guys, what's up? So today I'm doing the tattoo tag, and I don't want to talk too long in this intro because I know the video will be long because I can talk for forever about my tattoos. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what I got. So I get a lot of questions about things that I have on my body tattoo-wise because people a lot of times are like, is that a tattoo? Is that a real tattoo? Did you just write that on? Stuff like that. So I figured that I would make this video just to clear it up. So I guess the first tattoo I'll show you is this one on my arm, and it says, "We love anyway." It's actually written in my mom's handwriting. And this one is a tattoo that I've wanted for a very long time. It's the very first tattoo that I ever got, and it is something that is really near and dear to my heart. First of all, it's my mom's handwriting, so that's really special to me, and I feel like that is what's going to give it that longevity of how long it's going to be special to me, because it's my mom's handwriting, so it'll always mean something to me because I have that permanent piece of her on me. So anyway, what it's from is the musical Next to Normal, which is my favorite musical, and it basically, the verse of the song goes, "Day after day, give me clouds and rain and gray. Give me pain if that's what's real. It's the price we pay to feel. The price of love is lost, but still we pay. We love anyway." So it basically means, even though sometimes love hurts, and it's hard to love sometimes, and sometimes it's hard to let go of all the hurt that you felt, you just have to do it because it's worth it in the end, because loving, that moment that you have of love, no matter how much it hurts afterwards, is worth it. So we love anyway, even though it sucks. So yeah, that's what that means. And this one was my first tattoo, and I was really expecting the worst, and it was not that bad. I would rate it a 2 or 3 out of 5 on this scale. Probably I would probably rate it a 3 just because it was my first tattoo and it was a little bit of a shock. But the nice thing about this one was that since it's letters, every single letter they had to pick up the needle. So I got even just a moment's break in between each thing, which really helped to relieve some of the pain of it. So next I went with my friends Sammy and Andrew to get this tattoo, and it was actually, we just like drove past the tattoo place and we were like, let's get a tattoo. So I went in there and I got this heart added on. My mom actually already had hearts all over all around her tattoo. I don't think I mentioned that she got the same tattoo in my handwriting. So she already had hearts around hers, and this was a heart that I've wanted for a long time, and as embarrassing as it, well, not really embarrassing, but it's sort of dumb because it's the Demi Lovato heart. It's sort of the heart, the way that she draws it, but it's not dumb to me, even though it may sound dumb to other people, because first of all, I really love her and I can really relate to her story and her music, and she's just like my favorite person. But more than that, a lot of my friends have that same tattoo, and so that makes it special to me. And on top of that, I feel like it's always, as stupid as it sounds, I've met some of my very best friends at Demi Lovato concerts, and they're people who are really special to me. And even if we're not as close 20 years from now, which hopefully we are, but even if we're not, it'll always be a symbol of those amazing times that we've had together, the amazing memories that I've created with them, and that's something that's really special to me. So, you know, more than just the actual Demi Lovato meaning behind it, it has those sorts of things behind it too. And for some reason that one hurt really badly. I would give it a, okay, well, let's do this. I'll rate the We Love Anyway as a 2, and this one as a 3 or 4. I don't know why it hurt so badly. I think it was my first tattoo that was like sort of continuous. There was no breaks, and also since it crosses over top of each other, they had to go over top of a part that had just gotten tattooed, which hurt. And I think also the woman probably just had a little bit of a harder hand. Like, some people really dig it in there and like go at it, and some people have a very light hand where they'll just go over it a few times to make sure that it's good. So yeah, that is what I would say about that one. And I only have one more tattoo, and this is my most recent one. I actually got it like a week and a half ago when this video goes up, a week from today when I'm filming this. A week ago today when I'm filming this, and yeah, anyway. And it is this guy on my arm, and I got some questions about this in my last video because you could see it quite a bit. And it's peeling. It's gonna look sort of gross up close because I just got it and it's still scabbing over. But this tattoo means so much to me. First of all, it represents equality, which is something that I really believe in. It's a cause that I am very involved in. Also, I have given like little talks at different conventions, and I've gone to the State House and rallied for it. It's just something that is so important to me. I can't even begin to tell you. And it also represents the Human Rights Campaign. Their symbol is an equal sign inside a box. and the Human Rights Campaign does amazing things. I mean, human rights are just so important to me. I am very committed to human rights, and this tattoo just means so much to me. I can't even articulate how much it means to me. It's just something that's very special to me. As far as pain for this one, I would rate it a 1 or 2 on the scale. It definitely hurt less than the We Love anyway, but I don't want to rate it a 1 because it did still hurt, and 1 sounds like it didn't hurt at all, and it did. But the tattoo place that I went to was in Boston. I went with Caitlin, and the guy was amazing. His name is Dave, and I always say the name of the parlor wrong. Caitlin always makes fun of me. I think it's Pinot's Bros or something. I'll write it down below to confirm it. But if you live in or near Boston, you have to go to this tattoo place. It is unbelievable. They were, first of all, so nice, so understanding. The guys who I got done, his name was Dave, and he was fantastic. Just such a nice guy. It was the best tattoo experience I've ever had. And also their shop minimum is 80, but since this is so small, I was sort of like, should I get something else? That way it equals out to 80. He's like, don't worry about it, I'll charge you 40, which was just so nice of him. He was so meticulous. He wanted to make sure that it was absolutely perfect, which really means so much to me. So this one cost me $40, $55 after tip. I tipped him $15. I thought that this was going to hurt very badly because it was my first tattoo that really had to be filled in, but it really did not. It was like when he would go over the same place over and over again, it almost just got numb. Like it didn't even really feel like anything. And I got really nervous because a few days later, I hit it up against something and it like sort of like smeared almost a little bit. Not that the actual ink smeared, but it just sort of like ran a little bit, and I was like, oh my god, like that had never happened to me before. And then later that night I had a band-aid over top of it because I was at work and I didn't want to get it infected or anything like that. And I took off the band-aid and there was so much excess ink on the band-aid. I was freaking out. Like I was texting Sammy like, what is going on? Why is this happening? But I did some research and it's actually normal and it's actually good. It means that your tattoo artist really like packed the ink in there to make sure that it would stay nice and dark even after it scabs. But it was really terrifying. I thought that I had ruined it or something because none of my other tattoos have ever done that, but it's just because this is my first tattoo that I got filled in. So that is it for this video. I tag anyone who has a tattoo to make this video and leave it as a video response below. I love seeing other people's tattoos. I love hearing their meanings behind it. It's just something that I think is really special. So if you have a tattoo, please make a video explaining it and leave it down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be kind to one another. Bye guys!